Hello everyone. This project, the simple Flask App, is classification image project. I will explain everything in this project. This is the project is end-to-end deployment, like data collection to data deployment, and using a Flask API and VGG16. I will explain everything in this project, like VGG16, activation functions, and mobile net, and some point of the Flask and we can create the new environment in PyCharms how to deploy in this project in Heroku. I will all through all the project I will explain this. First, this project basically a simple Flask app that can classify an image as a dog or a cat using a CNN model. I built this just because I wanted to get out of the Jupyter notebook and deploy a deep learning model and have something I can send to friends so they can upload the image of their fish and let my app insult them. Basically, this is a image classification problem. Image classification refers to the task of extraction information classes for multi-band raster image depending on the interaction between the analyst and the computer during the classification. This is a supervised image classification and tool I will used in this project was Tensorflow, Keras, H5 file, Flask and deploy in Heroku. Next step, deploy with Docker and more deep learning app. Now we will start in this project. First we'll start in this project. This is a data collection from a Kaggle. When we copy this, this is dog cat image. To download this data and uploaded it. Now come to the test, train and validation part and CSV format. Now come to the coding model training part. First we use the Tensorflow to range of Tensorflow is greater than by 2.0 and Keras and import a sequential model and an activation function. What is activation function? First of all, it is very important concept in activation function. Activation functions are very important for the artificial neural network to learn and make a sense of something complicated and non-linear complex function between the input and response variable. They introduce non-linear properties to the network. Their main purpose are to convert an input signal of a node in an ANN to an output signal. So why do we need non-linearity? Main question is in activation function. Non-linear functions are those which have a degree more than 1 and they have a curvature when we plot a non-linear function. Now we need a neural network model to learn and represent almost anything and any arbitrary complex function which map input to output. Neural networks are considered universal function approximation. It means that they can compute and learn any function at all. Most popular type of activation function are sigmoid, tanh, hyperbolic tanh function, ReLU, linear activation function. Now come to the project. It's categorical representation. Basically we are used to both the categorical and binary because the cat and dog only images. Like we are used to category and binary project. We just installing the library of the part and All the library must be inducive. We use the main all the project in the upcoming lectures. What is first of all, the what is image generator? It's very important concept in what is image generator. It's a it's a Keras library to use the image generator. Generate the batches of tensor image data and real-time data augmentation. When we use the data augmentation, what is data augmentation? Data augmentation when we have low data and we used the more about data to training the model. We have used the first of all the library pip install library name. If no one library in your computer, just pip install and library name, and drive the path of the data, and there are three folder: training path, validation path, test path. We have two model in this project. First is VGG16, second is MobileNet. First of all, what is VGG16? It's very important in upcoming project, and even used for it is transfer learning project. It is transfer learning. VGG basically was submitted in 2014. It's choosing the run-up of 2014. VGG was submitted in the year of 2013, and it became a run-up in the ImageNet contest in 2014. Actually, this all year ImageNet contests are published, and it is widely used as a simple architecture compared to AlexNet. VGG16 is a simpler architecture model since it not using many hyperparameter. It always using 3x3 filter with the stride of 1 in convolutional layer. Using the same padding is pooling layer 2x2 with stride of 2. This architecture is from VGG Group, Oxford. It improved AlexNet by replacing the large kernel side filter with a multiple 3x3 kernel side filter, one after another. Because large kernel side filter one after another one after another. With a given receptive field, they effective the area size of input image on which output depend. Multiple stacked smaller size or kernel is better than the one with a large size kernel because multiple non-linear layer increase the depth of the network, which enable to learn more complex features and that to lower the cost. 3 fully connected layers follow the VGG convolutional layer. The width of the network start for the small value of 64 and increase the factor 2 after the subsampling pooling layer. It achieved the top 5 accuracy of 92.3% of ImageNet competition. Basically, this is a VGG16. Like first in training batch, I am used image generator and target size is 2024. Like image pixel size. You can say the image size 24. The classes of the image are cat and dog, and batch size I will do in 10 because not hard for the RAM of my computer. That is why I used a small batch size. You can go through the large batch size also. Now validation test. We have used the Keras application MobileNet preprocessing and even flow directory of VGG16 valid path preprocessing path and valid path where the path of the directory like here the path. After there is a 100 image of the train set 10 path and 200 image in valid path and test image is 100, and they distribute the image and labeling the image and check the size of the image, fixed size 20 to 20, and plotting the image what is to check the image of this project like here 0.01 is 0 to 225 is the pixel BGR basically blue green yellow, red, and print the label. This is the label 100.11.0. Basically 1 is a cat and 0 means dog. And we use the activation function, and then when we use the model sequential con and kernel size of kernel size equals 3 into 3, and we use the activation function ReLU. The main question, what is ReLU? I will explain the ReLU. Basically, ReLU it has a rectified linear unit. It has become a more popular in past couple of years. It was recently approved that it is a 6-time improvement in convergence from 10x function. Its Rx maximum 0x, that is, if x less than by 0, so Rx is equal to 0. If x greater than by 0, the Rx is equal to x. Hence, as I seen that mathematical form of this function, we can see that it is very simple and efficient. Many times in machine learning and computer science, we notice that most simple and consistent technique and method are only preferred and are the best. Hence, it rectifies the vanishing gradient problem. Almost all the deep learning models use ReLU nowadays. This is a rectified linear activation function. GO2 maximum values. Nowadays they are used for everywhere, and not deep learning process. We are using the cross entropy. We are also used the binary cross entropy because they are the cat and dog. They are two images. Learning rate at 0.0 because learning rate as it is impossible to low. The deepest validation, deepest gradient descent go through. But then fit the model, extend batch, validation batch, epoch 20 because my RAM is not a big, that is why I am using a epoch only 20. You can use the more than that, your choice. And check the accuracy of the accuracy. We start in the accuracy of 58.0% and test data 62%. And then we have find the 20 epoch, they are the 100% accuracy. Again, it's an underfitting model, you can say that. We also use the mobile net. You can click there all the information how to download the mobile net or in the Tensorflow. And model with summary. Basically, total params is here 4 lakh more than that total trainer parameters. And output, this 6 tops minus the last 6 of the output I have used. Activation function and definitely softmax I have used. And we are compiling learning rate category accuracy matrix, and epoch is 50. Extending validation and validation batches. And prediction, model by predictions is 1% is 100% and 6% D type float type and saving the model is classification.h5. It's a VGG, I will save the model in VGG 16. Now come to the Flask app. This is a Flask app. It's a very used for the API for Flask. First of all the Flask import standard directory data Keras preprocessing. First to create the new environment, and just clicking and go to the just write pip install -r equivalent and install all the library to using this project, and they take a time, and then time is over, and then I will describe this code. actually some spelling mistake. Requirements.txt basically requirement.txt like here all the library we are using that and then downloading the library. But first we create the environment for this. How to create an environment I will definitely show in the last of the project. Now come to the Flask App. We have stat model. Basically I am uploading the folder, we are saving the model and load the model where the class cat.doc file we are saving the classification file last in the model training and model loaded, print info model loaded. And when give the file full path name of that file and basically target size of the 2028 BGR, basically RGB, and deep learning we are used to RGB. And then expand the data in axis 0 and basically 0 to 25 and divided all the images by 255 because we are range of 0 to 1. And automatically go to the default and result and return the result. App routine index template and we are uploading the image to the render template HTML and we are uploading the path of the file image and prediction about the click like that. When we are click the predictions, just go to the prediction path and uploading the image sales side. When we click the prediction, they can go to the link about what is the image predictions and style for the dog, cat and dog. They send automatically here, send a file name, path, file name and all the image of the file and accuracy and check the. When we click the prediction of the app, they automatically go through the and deploy the project and deploy all the project and show the accuracy of the project and all the such things. And image of the project that is a dog. This is a dog and accuracy is here. Automate when we click the predictions and when you uploading the image, the folder path here. If probability less than 0.5 is labeled dog round probe. If not as cat round 1 minus 100% accuracy. And uploading the file name, upload button, then we use to upload the file image of that file and creating the app. When we creating just run the app. And go through the dog cat predictions like here. When we upload the image of any of the and like when you upload the image, then give the prediction of the image like 82.72% is show this is a cat. When we upload the image of a dog of any image like this, they give the predictions of 84.2% show this is a dog. When we upload the image of dog like and give the prediction 94% it's a dog like that. 94% is a 98% show is a dog. And then thank you everyone. If like my video, I will please subscribe my channel, and I will 2 to 3 project I will in this week. I will end-to-end project. I will data creation to data deployment and Flask, and even 2 project I will also create the video about Django API, and one playlist I also study for computer vision. Please subscribe my channel. Computer vision playlist start in Wednesday, and for basics to advanced, I will go through all the project in the computer vision, and one live real world project. In this project, I will also explain the one real world project in the deep learning, like facial recognition in attendance based attendance and facial. Then I will show this concept, and one real world project I will describe in this project. You can add in the resume. It's basically the project was a attendance system using a facial recognition. The goal of the project: identify the person and mark the attendance. First, the user has registered himself herself. Application provide requirement detail. Basically, when a person come to the camera, it automatically mark the attendance starting point, and when going back to the after completing his shift, he back to the he mark the attendance. He time is over. Basically, this project I will explain everything in this code. The project is in Sunday, and next Sunday I will uploading all the videos. Thank you everyone.